Today, we're breaking down paint correction, what it is, when you need it, and help you decide which compound or polish is going to be the best one for your ride. Paint correction is the act of revealing a fresh layer of your paint's clear coat. Now, in your clear coat is where it lives all the scratches, the swirl marks, the oxidation, and the water spots. That's going to be the superficial layer of the paint that has all those things within it. There's a number of ways that you can get a scratch, such as improper wash techniques, maybe wiping down your vehicle with the wrong towel that's contaminated with dirt. It can also happen from other things like rubbing up against it with your clothes, like from your zippers, your buttons, jewelry, anything like that. Literally like just scratching it with your fingernails as well. There's so many different ways that you can get scratches and swirls on your clear coat. Even just existing can get you scratches. Scratches and swirls are inevitable, but don't worry, today we're going to show you guys how to remove them. First things first, before you get into any kind of paint correction, you want to prep the surface very thoroughly by washing the surface or wiping it down with a quick detail spray. Secondly, you're going to want a clay bar to remove any kind of embedded contamination. If you guys want to learn more about that process, make sure to check out our other videos. We have full guides on how to do both of those things. And the next thing that you're going to want to do is assess the paint to figure out which compound or polish you're going to need to get the job done. While we're on the topic of choosing the right compound or polish for the job, we're going to be breaking them down into 3 different categories: light damage, moderate damage, and heavy damage. First and foremost, we're going to be going over our InSynchro Scratch Swirl Remover. Now, this right here is a great product to go ahead and cut through the majority of scratches and swirls in one step. So if you're short on time but want to get great results, this right here is going to get rid of 70 to 80% of the scratches and swirls just with one step. Most paint corrections are going to land in the moderate damage zone, where you're going to need at least a 2-step correction to get the job done. Unlike the 1-step, this right here is going to be a 2-step with our C4 compound and P4 polish. Now, this right here is what's going to be cutting through the material. So when it comes to your clear coat does have a lifespan, it does have a thickness. And anytime you think of a scratch is basically an indentation in that clear coat. Now, what the compound is going to do first, it's going to do the heavier work of cutting through that clear coat and revealing a fresh new paint layer. So that's what the compound is going to do. And then what you're going to be left with afterwards is going to be a light, dull finish. And then you're going to need a product like a polish to refine that paint to bring out the overall clarity, the luster, the depth, and the shine of your paintwork. Now, the C4 compound and the P4 polish are great for a 2-step correction, but what happens when your paint is on the heavier side of damage? Now, that's where you can go with something like our InSynchro professional grade line of compounds and polishes. This right here is going to elevate your 2-step correction to a 3-step correction for more cutting and more refining. In this 3-step correction system, you're going to start off with our Supreme Cut Extreme compound. Now, this is great for extreme cutting, so heavy scratches, heavy swirls, heavy oxidation, and etched-in water spots. From there, you're going to go ahead and bridge the gap in between the heavy cut and the final polish with our Supreme Cut compound. This right here is going to help you refine the cut just a little bit more to get you ready for that final polishing phase. Speaking of which, then we're going to go ahead and follow it up with our Supreme Finish polish. This right here is what's going to bring out that inner beauty, that shine, that luster, that clarity, everything that you're looking for from your paint. This product right here is what's going to bring out that inner beauty from your ride's paint. So realistically, what it comes down to is just the overall condition of your paint. If you have light damage, go with the InSynchro Scratch Swirl Remover. If you have moderate damage, go with that C4 P4 compound. And if you have paint that looks like it's never been touched before, then go with the InSynchro 3-step correction system, which honestly, I think is what we're going to need for today's video. When it comes down to polishers, you have 2 different classes. You have rotary and dual action. Dual action spin on 2 axes. It spins and oscillates at the same time, making it more forgiving for beginners and intermediate level polishers. Rotaries, on the other hand, they spin faster, they cut harder, which makes it great for cutting heavy-duty scratches, but it's not as forgiving. So for this, we'd recommend only for professional level polishers to use only. As far as the pads, we're going to keep it simple. We're going to have a cutting pad and a polishing pad. As far as the difference between the 2 pads, the orange pad, which is the cutting pad, it's a little bit more coarse, great for heavy-duty cutting. The white pad, it's a little bit more spongy, it's a little bit softer, great for refining the paintwork after cutting with the orange pad. And if you don't have a machine polisher, we also do have a hand pad as well that you can use to do this by hand. Before you start cutting or polishing, the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that the surface is clean. So either wash it or wipe it down with a quick detail spray, and then follow it up with the clay bar to remove any kind of embedded contamination. So now that we're done prepping the surface, we have our Torque 15DA equipped with our orange cutting pad, and we're going to be using our InSynchro Supreme Cut Extreme compound first. General rule of thumb is always apply amount of drops of the size of the pad. In this case, this is a 5-inch pad, so we're going to add about 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And just to make sure that the foam is lubricated, we're going to go with our pad conditioner and just give it a light spritz. After that, go ahead and blot out the area in a 2x2 section. Turn on your machine. On speed setting 1, spread it out. Once you're done spreading the product, go to a starting point, and then you're gonna turn on your machine to about speed setting 3 or 4, and then work your way higher as you start moving in a crosshatch motion, left, right, up, and down. Do it about 2 times, then wipe off the excess with the microfiber towel. All right guys, now that you're done cutting and polishing, all that there's left to do is to peel off this tape. So we're gonna go and peel it off to show you guys that beautiful before and after, and Jesus. So now that we're all done cutting and polishing, if you're happy with the results, you can move on to the waxes, glazes, sealants, and ceramic coating stage. But if you're not happy with the results, what you could do is go back into it, give it another pass with the compound, give it another pass with the polish to achieve the results that you're looking for. Just remember this guys, your clear coat is finite. So the more you do it, the less you have of it. And for those of you guys that don't have a polisher, the hand pad method is the exact same thing. All you have to do is apply a couple drops and work it back and forth, a little bit of elbow grease, and you're good to go. And that has been your crash course on compounds and polishes. If you guys have been enjoying this series, make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you guys missed our previous video, we're gonna put a link right here to the last video, which was showing how to properly wash your car. As always, my name is Joey. This is Chemical Guys. We'll see you on the next one.